Greetings everybody, how is it going? I hope everything is fine. This reading is going to be about the full moon and what is going to bring to you. Let me give you enough of time so you can meditate on my pebbles, and then let's see what is going to happen in this snow moon. I will start with this one, by the way. Hello, number one. I hope everything is fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open the Moon Witch card to see what to expect around these times for you. The full moon in Virgo. It talks about slowing down. It's about the self-reflection time, meditation time. Those are the times that kind of pushes us to think about our lives a little bit more. Okay, I was talking about the reflection, and there's a naked body. Hold on a second. There is a mirror with a beautiful lady who is seeing herself in the mirror. The beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. So, this card means, like, I'm going to put the stone here because I don't trust my notes. They are not that sticky. So what I can say is that when you look at the people, what do you see? Do you see an enemy? Do you see a friend? Do you see a person who is trying their chances? Do you see a person who is trying to help you? Do you see a support? Do you see backlash? Whatever you see, it will manifest in you. Okay? This is a beautiful card. I like that so much. If you see good, you will receive good. If you see bad, you will receive bad. So it is time for you to just sit down and think about how you see other things in your life. It doesn't have to be about the people. It could be about the events. It could be about the situations that you are in. It could be about a job. It could be about a pet even. What do you see when you look at that? Do you see goodness? Do you see kindness? Do you see generosity? Do you see improvement? Or do you see something bad? Whatever you see around full moon, these days, couple of weeks maybe, you are going to manifest. So your manifestation power is really, really high at this specific moment. So be careful what you are manifesting, okay? I'm not saying that you have to be a toxic positive, everything is awesome. Sometimes not everything is awesome. I know that. But gratitude can be really important in such things. That's why they always talk about gratitude in the manifestation part. You don't have to have all the good things. Your life can actually suck. I can understand it. But doesn't mean that you have to focus on that 24/7. You can actually choose whatever you're focusing on. You can focus on the things that you can feel grateful. And I think this is one of those times for you that you are going to see whatever you see, it is going to become true. So be careful what you're looking at. Let's see your tarot cards though. I am curious what you're going to see in these days, what snow moon is going to bring to you. Reflection is going to be really, really important these days for you. Yeah, that is for sure. Not being afraid of the truth is also going to be important as well. Facing the reality of a situation. So it could be heartbreaking even sometimes, the person you like doesn't like you back maybe. Or the job that you want, they are not going to hire you maybe. But not being afraid of truth and facing it, it is going to bring you so much more in life. So actually you can see a real improvement by getting rid of the false expectations and focusing on the new and good ones. I think you will have a point in your life in these days that you're gonna realize that was not good for me. Do not feel afraid to say that. This person is not good for me. This situation is not good for me. This job is not good for me. The conversation that I had with my mom is not good for me. The conversation I had with my spouse is not good for me. This is not helping. This is not doing anything good. Then why am I insisting on it? You can actually start a therapy these days. You see. Eight of Cups is showing itself quite a lot in these days in my cards. Going for the better. Leaving something behind. It's not working for me. I will walk away. This is the card of reflection itself. Like, this person already had this reflection part. Like, they faced the truth and they're walking away. You know? There's a progress. So, this is what we can say. Like, you're gonna look at the mirror, and if you like this things that you see, and okay, if you don't like the things that you see, okay, you're gonna walk away. This is like the progress. You are walking away from certain things, which is good. Magician, you're gonna be amazing in it. So the Magician sometimes talks about a manifestation, and sometimes it talks about, if it was like a reverse, we could talk about like a manipulative person. But I didn't see any kind of a manipulative situation here. What I see, a person who is trying to correct all the wrongs in their lives. This is a good combination. We are going to talk about it a little bit more. You have the Star. Couldn't be better. Like, you have the hope, you have the faith, you can manifest. This is like screaming manifestation. So your manifestation power is going to be really, really high. Please consider that. Please try to focus on all the good things. I'm going to put the cards up a little because I want to see them. I'm not going to do this reverse pyramid this time. Six of Cups. Reflection and looking behind and seeing the memories. The Lovers, you can actually have a love situation in the hand. You have all, look, this is another Cups card, like Major Arcana, okay, and the Cups. It's all about the emotions. At the down, there is a Queen of Cups, so you're going to be amazing in it. You know, when I was saying that, I was not joking. You're going to be amazing in it. When it comes to doing the reflection, when it comes to talk about your emotions and realizing what you're feeling, you're going to be amazing in it. So when you look in the mirror, what you're going to see is going to be like, okay, this, I should address that. And you are going to do that because there's an action for it. And after that, there's going to be like a blessing after blessing, possibly a relationship I see for you. Like in these days, you are going to be closer to the relationships more than the other days. Maybe. I'm not saying that you're going to have a relationship. You can. And it could be amazing, by the way. It could be like a soulmate. I don't like to call it a soulmate anymore. But, you know, you can have such a beautiful connection with this person. And it's going to be like a lifelong thing, maybe. You're going to walk away for something better. Maybe you're going to end a toxic relationship with somebody. I'm not saying that you're going to walk away from a relationship and you're going to get into another relationship. Okay? It's not like that. What I am trying to say in here, like, it's more likely getting in touch with yourself, understanding what do you want, and being focused on that. So it doesn't have to require another person. Okay? Leaving a relationship. Not that easy. Leaving something that was there before, like maybe a long time, it's not that easy. But when you walk away from that thing and when you just like look inside and see what was making you unhappy and facing those kind of demons, after that, what is going to happen? You are going to have those healthy expectations or maybe healthy standards for the next relationship. I'm not saying that you're going to have like immediate relationship, but you're going to fall in love with yourself first. Sometimes those two talks about that. When there's a Nine of Cups, it's always about like, I got what I wanted from life. This person is so happy, okay? And I think in these days, what you're going to manifest, you're gonna like it. So if it is like a relationship that you are manifesting, like I want a person that I can trust, I can rely on. I want a person who's going to be in my life. I want a person who's going to make me happy and I can actually have all those belief and trust for this person. I think you're going to meet with the one. You can manifest such a person. But also, as like a reflection, you are going to be that person as well. You know, you're going to match with another person because of the energy that you have. It's not going to be like this person all of a sudden is going to just like manifest from like nothing, that it was not there before. Like, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be like you are going to be that person that you love, and then you are going to reflect that energy to another person and you're going to find this match amazing. Like, this person is going to be your equal, okay? And when you look in the mirror, you're going to see this person. And when this person is looking into the mirror, they're going to see you, because your energies are like so aligned. This is like a beautiful thing. If I wish it was like a love reading, like from the beginning, honestly. When I intend on the love readings, it doesn't show like this. Look, there's a self-discovery and empowerment journey. Okay, those two are talking about that. You know, when I was mentioning like those two mean quite a lot of good things. Like you're going to have this ability to, again, I'm repeating myself, but manifest positive changes in your life. And you're going to let go of what is not serving you anymore. So there's like a walking away part. Never forget that. Okay, you're walking away from something. What is that? I think in these days you're going to contemplate about like what is making you happy, what is not making you happy, what is working, what is not working. You're going to have those kind of questions in your head, and you're going to find really beautiful answers for it as well. Like you're going to find your inner power. It's like waking up after a really long time. Like sometimes it happens when you are even awake, like what am I doing? You feel like that, right? Sometimes like who am I? What am I doing? Where I am? Sometimes you have such feelings. And all of a sudden, like, actually you were living at the same place, you were at the same, situation maybe, but you wake up like, what am I doing? I think you're going to have something like that. Like, you're going to wake up and then you're going to question the things that you're supposed to question, and you're going to find really good answers. Six of Cups is talking about emotional healing sometimes. We always talk about like it is a childhood memory, maybe it is like a childlike situation, maybe it is like a soulmate connection, but it is talking about emotional healing as well. Never forget that. And in this emotional healing part, I think you're going to embrace your innocence and joy again. Like, okay, there's a child in you, okay? But when was the last time you listened to that child? Possibly for a real long time you didn't, because of like the priorities, because of the life, whatever that is happening. Maybe you pushed yourself a little bit too much. Now it is time for you to stop, give yourself a minute. And what am I doing? I'm going to fix everything that is going wrong. First, I'm going to understand what kind of a position I am in, what kind of position I put myself in. And then you're going to do the changes. It's going to be so good for you, actually. In these days, you're going to feel really, really good. It's not going to be like painful. Sometimes self-reflection times, or like pondering like what's happening in life, it can be really nerve-wracking. It's not going to be like that. You're not going to feel so sad. Sadness will go away. There is like a walking away from the negativity. Never forget that. You can actually meet with a new friend. I see it for you. Like, yes, okay, we can read it as like love, and I am going to read it as love, but it doesn't have to be a romantic connection. I'm going to read it as like that, but for some people, some of you, this means like you are going to have a new friend. This friend is going to be in your life for a really long time, and you are going to mirror each other. You're going to feel like, okay, this person is my sister or like my brother. You're going to say something like that. This person I can rely on. Like the trust for the other person in here is so much, because you are believing in yourself, because you're trusting yourself, and you are going to trust the other person as well. And they're going to match your energy. It's not going to be like you are trusting them and they're taking advantage of it. No, it's not going to happen in that way. The manifestation power, like in the mastery of like dealing with other stuff, is so good. So maybe you already had like the experience of dealing with negative people before. So this is why the other people that are going to come into your life from this point, they are not going to take advantage of you, because they are not going to be able to do that. You're not going to allow them. You're going to be good at that. They cannot trick you anymore. There's a hope. There's an inspiration. Those two are talking about healing. In these days, it's going to be about the choices that you're making. Like what you are looking to, what you are prioritizing, what you are trying to manifest. These days, your third eye maybe is going to be open. So, I don't know, everything is going to make sense in another kind of a point. Like the manifestation part is going to be so high. So whatever you're looking at, it is going to manifest. Like for example, you're seeing something on TV, okay? Like maybe a cake, like a commercial of a cake. And then somebody's going to bring you that cake, and you're going to be like, okay, I just saw that, because you're manifesting it, okay? So Please be careful what you're watching. Please be careful what you are listening. And try to heal yourself in such times. Like, it's not just about I want this from life. I want money from life. I want like a vacation from life. It's not just that. It is about like I want to feel good. I want to feel calm. I want this anxiety go away. I want to feel like myself again. I want to trust people, and I want to see that trust that is being reflected back to me. I think those things are going to be more important. Like, you're going to have such power and you're going to use it for the good things. Like, there's a wish card. I want this thing. And the magician, I want this thing. It is too much, but it's not really clouded with like shallow things or like superficial things that are just like earthly things. You're going to ask for kindness and generosity and good things in life. Maybe that is why it is going to work a little bit more than the other times. You know, I want money. Maybe it's not working that much, but I want generosity. It works wonders. Try that. And also, if you do not feel like this at this specific moment, like your energy, maybe you feel like, no, this is not what I feel. I think you're going to see this swift change. This shift is going to happen, and it is going to make you really, really happy. I want you to claim it. Like, you know, we were talking about the claiming part of the readings. Claim it, claim it. I think you're going to claim your life this time. You're going to claim this life. It's going to be so good for you. You're going to feel really, really good. You're going to have different choices. Let's talk about that. Lover's card. We didn't talk about it, okay? Like, you can actually have different options in life. It could be about, you know, it doesn't show like in the cards specifically, but I'm going to read it like that. But it could be about work-related situations, like the projects that you're going to get in. You will have the choice of doing things. Like, I'm going to do this one. I'm not going to be included in that one. Things are going to shape in that way. But what I feel like, you're going to feel so powerful to tackle a lot of things. And nobody is going to take advantage of that. So you can go for an adventure, you know, in those kind of things. Let's try that one. I never did that one. I never tried this thing. It could be about the hobbies as well. It doesn't have to be like the work. You know, I never tried, I don't know, like knitting. I'm going to knit today. I will try to do that. I'm going to watch some videos and I'm going to do that. Like, let's try different things. You're going to have that mindset. And if you look at the good things, if you surrounded yourself with the good messages and positive things in life, you know, you can actually look at Instagram and you can see like weird and unnecessary things. Okay, it is a choice. You can watch them. It's a choice. But you can actually watch like the funny cat videos. It could be also a choice, but it is going to bring more happy hormones in your brain, you know? It is another kind of a choice. And if you just like watch those kind of things, for example, you're gonna feel a little better and you're going to feel more aligned with your own energy of manifestation. So never forget that, okay? That was all. That's what I saw for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, number 2. How's it going? I hope everything is fine. First, we're going to look at your Moon Witch card to see what kind of energy that you're having, what is going to happen in this snow moon, full moon in Virgo. It's all about slowing down and reflection time, a little bit of, like, let's see what's going to happen. It's like meditation time. It's a good kind of a time. But let's see how it is going to affect you. Okay, there is a full moon card, and we are making a full moon reading. I just like hesitated for a second. Should I put it? But I'm gonna put it. A full moon card in the full moon reading. Groundbreaking, I know. Harvest the truths of your hard work. I think your time, it's gonna be a little different than the number 1. Number 1 was just like, okay, they were getting into action, but they were like on the manifestation part. I think you already in a part of like getting what you deserve. So like, you're not going to ask from the universe this time. It's going to be a little different. But let's see your tarot cards to make sense of it. I promise you it will make sense in a second. Again, it was in number 1 too. 9 of Cups. It's a wish card. Wish fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment, contentment, and also satisfaction. Like, it says all the good things for you. You know, it's about the deepest desires from the life. What is coming true is gonna be like the abundance and happiness. Oh, that is good. Everybody's having really nice time. incredible. You will have abundance. Like this is like number one was like emotional healing, but I think yours is a little bit of like hard work and results and the money. Abundance. It's all about abundance, baby. You have the abundance. Like you have the abundance. You know what I mean? I want to repeat myself in the times of like, I think it's the energy of like that I'm channeling. Like I have to repeat myself until a certain point. Sometimes it happens with the readers. I'm sure you have seen it with other people as well. Things are repeating themselves. I want to repeat this word. I want to repeat this sentence because it is too heavy. I mean, what is that? I know what is that, but I only saw that on my cards. It's luxury. it's money. It's like big money. Oh my god. You have the sun. What are you doing? You see the all yellow? Incredible. I just want to stare at my cards now. I didn't even open the other two. Incredible. Wow. I mean, I'm done. I am done. I don't have anything to say. Just look at the cards. If you're new to the tarot and if you don't know anything about the cards, I'm sure still you would have like, okay, those are the good cards. You know, you will have the stability in life, you will have the abundance in life, and it is going to make you erase a couple of things, like some kind of a sadness that I see. Whatever that was going on in your life, maybe right now you're in that kind of a position, like you're not feeling happy, you're not feeling fulfilled in life. Maybe you feel like, I have done all this hard work for what? Maybe you have that kind of a feeling, but I think you're going to receive the results of your hard work. It is saying in here as well. Every card in front of you is talking about like receiving something from the universe, receiving and I think what you're going to receive is going to be really amazing. It's going to be like abundant. Okay, you're going to feel more grounded and responsible for your own life. It is not going to be like, ooh, I have all the money. Maybe you're going to feel it for a couple of days, but and then you're going to be like, okay, be a responsible adult. What I'm gonna do with this money? Wait, I think you're going to have this like joy and success, and you know, joy and success. The Sun card, the Chariot is also like success and victory, like the willpower, and the King of Pentacles is also like that. But you know, you're going to feel in your element with everything that you will receive. Some people, they are not really great with managing money when they receive some. Okay, let's be honest, they are horrible. They spend all the money and they use everything as like a disposable income, and they don't make any kind of an investment. They don't use this money for their future, but they just like, I don't know, buy like 500 Stanley Cups at once. What are you doing? I'm not judging anyone, but like, what are you doing? Okay? You know, they're not really great with saving money, investing money. They're just like here to use it as like a disposal. And at the end of the week, and at the end of the month, maybe at the end of the year, they're like, okay, where'd all money gone? Like, where do you think? Look at your Stanleys. Maybe you put in some of them. I don't know. Why am I feeling so bad about Stanleys? I don't hate them. I don't have one, but I don't hate them. Anyways, it's just a joke, okay? Don't get me wrong. You have the King of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. They're talking about big money, you know, being self-sufficient person. You're going to feel so grounded. You're going to feel, okay, I know what I am doing. And it is going to show. It is going to show. People are going to admire you. But from afar, they're not going to touch you. They're not going to reach you, which is good. You need that, I feel. I think you are in a point of like, okay, people, stay away from me. Maybe you want like a really good kind of a connection. Maybe you want some kind of an action even. I don't know. But at this point, it would be better if you just like be alone for a second and contemplate about it. You know, this snow moon is all about that. You know, reflection and meditation. Let's see what's going to happen. You know, touching some grass. You're going to do the best. So, you know, the Sun card is talking about the enlightenment and the freedom. And the Nine of Pentacles is talking about freedom and just like stay away from. This is my single lady card, like all the single ladies who are just like making the buck, like cool out. I think you're gonna be in that kind of an era in your life. You're gonna be enough for yourself, you're going to be enough for your family, you're going to receive a lot, you're going to have this success and people will admire you. You're going to feel so good. Every day is going to make you feel so good. Some kind of an energy shift I see. You did the hard work, you were working quite a lot, you were trying to see some kind of a result, but you were not seeing it. It is time for you to see that. But it is coming from a determination. It is not that just like out of luck, the life is bestowing its goodness upon you. It's not like that. It is because you have this determination and willpower. The Chariot is talking about, this is my doing. Yeah, I did that. And you will have that. Overcoming any kind of an obstacle, it's going to be easier. Staying focused on your goals, it's going to be easier. Moving forward, going for something else. Like, I accomplished that one, let's see what is going to happen next. Okay? You're going to have that. You will have choices in life. You will have dreams. And be careful not falling under the illusions, because, you have the money now, you have the success. Some people are going to promise you something that is not there. It could be like that, but I didn't see that you're going to be affected by that so bad. I didn't see that, to be honest. Sometimes Seven of Cups is talking about like the illusions, about like a life that is not over there. It's like internet, like seeing something on Instagram and you feel like, okay, people are having amazing lives. Really? Sometimes we feel like, okay, how beautiful they're living. How beautiful they're living. We feel like that. But I think you're going to avoid falling under this trap. You're not going to feel like that. This person is like grounded and they know what they're doing, right? And the Chariot and the King of Pentacles, you cannot do wrong. You cannot go bad. You cannot make mistakes in this thing. People cannot wrong you. People cannot scam you, even if they try. Like, there's an abundance and prosperity. I think in material ways, you're going to have a lot. If you're expecting any kind of a money, I can clearly say, like easily say that you're going to receive amount of money. And this money also is going to bring you some emotional satisfaction. It's like, I worked really hard. I put all of my effort. I was proving myself to people. And for what? For this. You're going to feel like, okay, I want it and I got it. And it is not that easy, okay? It is not that easy. Let's be honest, not every time you put the hard work and you get the results. Okay, it's not that easy. But in your case, I think it is going to happen in the way that you ask for. It is going to bring you this satisfaction. The hard work and achievements, they're going to give you a lot of rewards and you're going to enjoy them. You can feel like, okay, I have all the choices now. I can do whatever I want now. It is a good kind of a boost of ego, to be honest. Like, I can do whatever I want. There's a difference of you can rely on the work that you are doing, or you can rely on yourself for doing that work. There's a difference, and it is a tricky one. Not everybody is understanding it. It is happening not because, the conditions were right and the work provided to me. It's not like that. The things are happening in a way because I worked really hard on it. I did all the good things. And, it's happening because of me, not because of the conditions. I took advantage of the conditions. I made it happen. I made it work. There's a difference. And when you see that, you're going to feel so happy about the life. Look, there's a journey for you. This journey is like a life journey. I'm not going to read it as like maybe you will go to the vacation. You can. Those two are talking about a vacation. Why not? But it is about like the journey of life. And you're going to win. You're going to be at the right side of the history. I think in these days, you're going to see that your life is going for the better. I was talking about this like change of energy, change of situations and boost of energy in my readings recently. I think you're going to see the results of it like in a materialistic way, tangible way. You're going to have the money. This reading is screaming like about money. Could be about like, I'm going to read it as like one more thing, but not for everybody, okay? Please bear with me. Because I know some people are watching who are like trying to accomplish something online, and I'm gonna read it for them. Like, there's an internet situation that is going on, okay? It could be like an internet fame. A video is making really good. It could be like you are on the For You page. It could be being recognized by the other people, because there's an admiration of other people. That's what I see. Success and admiration. So I can easily read that as like an internet fame for some people. But it is not just going to happen all of a sudden, the algorithm chose you. And no, it's not going to happen. It is going to happen after your hard work. Okay? After your hard work, you will receive it and you're going to be careful about it. You're not going to just take it for granted, okay? You're not going to take it for granted. Like great fulfillment in life in these days, that's what you can see. This is like a really blessed reading. So please claim it, okay? You can claim it. I think you're going to claim this thing from life. Claim this thing from the video as well, okay? That was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hello number 3. How's it going? I hope everything is fine. We are going to look at what to expect from this full moon, snow moon. It is all about like slowing down and seeing what is happening in our lives, doing the reflection, doing some meditation, and seeing what is working and what is not working. Let's see what is going to bring to you during this. Okay, let's see what's going to happen in my life part, okay? True North. Stay true to yourself. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stay true to yourself. Being honest about what is happening. You know, I was talking about it number 1. I'm gonna say that here as well. You know, the snow moon is about this year is like being honest to yourself. And being honest to yourself and facing the truth is not that easy. But if you are just like being honest to yourself and addressing the feelings, okay, this is how I am feeling, this is what makes me feel, or you know, when you are addressing, okay, this is what I don't like, this is what I don't want, and if you stay true to yourself as it says, I think you're gonna have a big progress. It's all aligned for you to face the reality, see what is happening. It is, if it is good or bad. I think you can have a lot of progress in life thanks to these times. Let's see what full moon is going to bring to you. And also, it's not easy. Let me remind you that it's not easy to just like seeing the truth. Sometimes it's like a tower moment, okay? But it is necessary. It's always necessary, okay? There's some kind of an anxiety. There's some kind of an anxiety. I apologize, I couldn't speak. All right. Could be about anxiety over money. See, there's a tower. I felt that. This is good. Don't get me wrong. Because at the right time, it's happening at the right time. So you're not going to feel so bamboozled by the negativities that are happening. I think it is, you know, there's something called necessary evil. Yeah. Okay. This one at number 1 as well. Healing. This one at number 2. Like, cards are, I think, repeating themselves a little bit. But it is okay. Facing your anxieties. What is not working. I think you're going to have enough of time to deal with those kind of things. It could sound scary at the beginning, like, I don't want to deal with this thing. I don't want to hear anything about it. Maybe you're going to start some kind of a therapy. It will work in this way. But, you know, I think it is going to work. Like, it has a point in life that, okay, it is working, actually. I understand it now. I have that feeling so hard for you, like, yes, there is an anxiety and worry and also the fear of the situations. But when you address that, when you stay true to yourself, this is not scary anymore. This is not causing any kind of a fear. It is just like bringing, you know, an opportunity to heal. And I think you will have this emotional healing. I was talking about it, number 1. Like, 6 of Cups is talking about emotional healing sometimes. And I think we should address that in this reading all together. Like, emotional healing is over there. So whatever you feel, what kind of anxiety that you're having, it's not going to be there for long. You are going to heal yourself from those kind of negativities and anxieties and all the maybe other people that are causing some kind of a problem. You're going to be like, okay, no more. I'm done with that. I felt like some people are actually causing some drama in your life. I'm not gonna lie. It's not just like your inner situation. It's not just like your thoughts and your own anxieties. It's just happening in your head. I'm not gonna read it like that, okay? Some people are causing or they are triggering some kind of negativity. And I think you will walk away from those kind of people. Maybe you were like positioned in a situation like you have to deal with the negativities of 2 different people, okay? They are using you as like a middleman. They are just like using you like an owl, like Hermione was saying. Like they cannot speak to themselves and they just put you in a position of like you are the one, the bringer of the news, and they're gossiping about each other with you. They're pouring all the negativities on your shoulders and you feel the anxiety of it. Been there, done that, unfortunately. I think you're gonna walk away from that thing. So what something is causing this walk away though. At number one, I saw like the action of walking away. I didn't see like the true action of walking away, but being the victorious of the situation. So either you're going to address what is happening and you're going to cut it down altogether, or you're going to find a way for yourself to walk away. It is going to be about your doings, not theirs. You're not going to deal with their own bullshit, okay? You're not going to give all of your efforts and your time to deal with their own situation. You're not going to do that. But something is causing that. I felt this so strongly. There's a possessive person, maybe a greedy person, a miser, you know? This person is just like having this fear of loss of maybe some kind of a control. They don't want to lose it. Maybe you're feeling like that. You know, I'm not going to call you greedy, but I'm gonna call it like maybe they put you in a position of like you are responsible for everything. And they are calling you, okay, you're my, you know, my friend that I can rely on. I trust you in this thing. But don't trust me on that. Why are you trusting me on that? You know, all of a sudden, responsibility over your shoulders, right? And you feel the anxiety of it. Because if you lose control and if you cannot do the things that they are trusting that you're going to do, the hell will break loose. Maybe you have that kind of a feeling, okay? It could be a tricky situation. It could be like a family thing. Those are the family members who are doing that to you. However, there's a Tower card. Tower card is talking about like the destruction of the negativities, okay? It sounds really challenging. It sounds really negative sometimes. You know, the white feather is always reading it as like, okay, there's a surprise coming. And, you know, she's always reading it as like a positive thing. I can never do that. I cannot. Like, I like her readings so much. I like to watch them. But I wouldn't, you know. The Tower card is not, oopsie, there's a surprise and you're going to feel so happy. It's not that card, okay? In my eyes, it's not that card. But it is definitely talking about the liberation and awakening. So, yes, there was a negativity, but you are going to have the power after this. You know, the necessary evil, the opportunity for growth. If you look from a certain perspective, you know? Something is going to happen. This is like an event. Okay, it's talking about an event. This event, it is going to shake up some people. And you're going to feel, okay, don't rely on me in that anymore. And then you're going to walk away from that negativity because you have the choice of doing that. You're going to be victorious after everything. There's a chariot and there's a fall, like new beginning. Could be like moving out. You're just like going for your own path. You're going to another direction in life. You're cutting down some ties with some people, maybe even. It's not about losing control. It is excelling it at this point. You're going to control your own situation so you can deal with the negativities of others. But you're going to focus on yourself, not them. There's a difference. I think you're going to realize that difference, where it is starting, where it is ending. Like, until what point, like, it is their situation, until what point it is mine. You're going to question that and you're going to find a beautiful answer. And if it is not related to you, if it is not just like you're doing, it is not your responsibility, or it is not like related to you in any kind, you're going to say no. And sometimes saying no is good enough to create this Tower moment. How can you say that? How can you be so selfish? How can you be doing this and that? Oh, I can hear all those things because I heard that before. I know. But I think you're going to walk away from these negativities because of your determination. And you know, the chariot, I was talking about it earlier, like it's talking about the willpower and determination. It is like, I did that. This is my doing. This is my thing. This is my healing. This is my walking away. This is me going away. This is me who is saying goodbye. There's a self-discovery with the Fool. Like you're going to follow your intuition, and it is difficult to follow your intuition when you're surrounded with negativity of other people, because they always tell you that, oh no, it's not like that. Oh, you're just like making up things in your mind, especially if you're anxious. Okay? You're anxious for a good reason, okay? But they don't see it as like that. They see it as like a fault. And, oh no, don't do that. Oh no, it's not gonna work in that way. No, no, no. Even though you feel in a certain way, like you have this intuition, oh, this is not good, they are just going to talk you out of it. And they do that so much sometimes without you noticing it. It could be easy as like, we are gonna eat this as dinner today. They are the one who are deciding it. Okay? You don't want to eat that. You don't want, you feel like your body doesn't need that. Your body doesn't want that. You do not crave that. Maybe simple as that, but you just say, okay, as they wish, as they want. What does it make to you? You ignore your appetite, you ignore what you're craving for, what your body is saying that you should eat. Simple as that. If it is happening every night, what are you doing to yourself? You're refusing to see what's happening in your body. Such simple thing as like eating some kind of a food can be a power struggle with other person. I don't want to drink tea, but every day there's only tea, no coffee. What does it say? Me wanting coffee is a bad thing, and they are taking control, and I shouldn't drink it. And then any time that you would like to drink coffee, you feel bad. Nothing is that simple, Nothing is that simple. And I think you're going to have that perspective of like finding your own intuition again, embarking on it. Like, I'm going to follow my intuition. This is not what I want. I don't want to eat this. I want to eat that. And even that can create problems for the other person's eyes, because they are the ones who are losing control. They are the greedy ones, not you. They just like reflect on you. They put you in a position of like, it seems like you are under control. It seems like you are the responsible one, but no. They are the ones who are taking the fruits of every responsibility you have. They are just like deciding on things, and they're calling it your responsibility. It is a cruel thing to do. You didn't decide it. How come it becomes your responsibility at this point? There's a person I see who is being left out in a cold. They are expected to do good things for the people in her life, in his life, without any kind of a help, and everybody's just like waiting. But this person never wanted to be in this position from the beginning. I have the feeling of it so much, and I think you're gonna face that. I think you're gonna face like, what do you want? Like, simple as that. Do you want to drink coffee? Do you want to drink, I don't know, like hot chocolate? What do you want? Simple things will grow. I don't want to eat this. I don't want to wake up at that hour. I don't want to go to this place with you. I don't want to spend my money for that thing. And all of a sudden there's an independence. And I see there's an independence and emotional healing. Like, this person, the Fool, is like a new beginning, independent. I will do whatever I want. The Chariot is talking about the victorious person. I did what I wanted. So there's a success story of independence. Like, I will walk away and you're walking away. You're not the responsible one. They're just using it as like an excuse so they can get whatever they want from you. Like, there's a profound transformation in your life in these days, okay? The full moon is going to bring you this transformation and growth. Maybe you're going to confront your fears. What if I cannot do that? But that fears are not based upon the reality. Those fears are just like based upon you are not listening your intuition. You do not listen to yourself. The moment that you start to listen, what do you want? What is your intuition is telling you? You're going to see that this fear is not real. Okay, you're not going to lose control. You're going to be amazing in it. But the things that you're going to control, it is going to be about you. You're not going to regulate other people's emotions, other people's business, other people's money. You're not going to regulate that anymore. You're going to be like free from your shackles even. It will be so powerful. You are going to crave for the goodness from this point. And you're going to feel it. And no one is going to stop that. You are achieving that, okay? There are a lot of new possibilities. I said that there's going to be something and you're going to focus on that thing and it is going to create this event, okay? In these days, I think the full moon is going to bring you this opportunity to get rid of from your shackles and find your intuition again. You're going to be in tune with yourself. that was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!